let's talk about temporary groups. Hey guys, May here. Today I'm going to talk about something that was suggested by somebody who commented on one of my videos a while back. I can't find the comment, but I've decided that if you want me to rant about anything, you can go ahead and comment any rant topic you want me to do in the comment section down below. Maybe not even a rant, just a chat video in the comment section down below. And if you like other people's suggestions, give them a thumbs up so I know a lot of people want to see them. And I'm going to start featuring the comment of the person who suggested, oh my god, why can't I say that word? The person who suggested what I talk about, I'm going to feature that comment in the video that I do. So yeah, if you want to be involved in that, go ahead and comment suggestions and also like other people's suggestions in the comment section down below. And yeah, today we're talking about temporary groups. Some people think that standing temporary groups is just a waste of time because you get into these groups, you fall in love with them, you start following their shows and buying their albums and everything, and then they disband. And you knew the whole time this was coming, but it doesn't make it any easier. With a lot of these variety programs and a lot of these elimination programs, a lot of people are really hesitant to get into these groups or watch these programs because they don't want to get invested in a group that's going to go their separate ways in a year or 2 years anyways. So we're going to talk about that today, and if it's worth standing temporary groups or if you should wait until they're in their final groups, or maybe you can casually stand them. I don't know how to casually do anything, so I don't know how you would casually stand a group. I can't give you advice on that because I need to be incredibly invested or not invested at all. I don't really have a middle ground. That's the way I've literally been for 23 years of my life, and I don't think I can change that anytime soon. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started in this video. First of all, I want to say that I stand a lot of temporary groups. I was watching a bird, sorry. I stand a lot of temporary groups, and I unbox a lot of temporary groups, and then I get sad when they disband at the end of their contracts, even though I knew it was coming. And I found that with a lot of temporary groups, when they go into their new groups or their permanent groups, I don't really like those groups as much as their temporary group. And I think that goes for a lot of people. I saw a lot of people support IOI, for example, but I don't see all of those people supporting all of the groups that the IOI members went to, like Wiki Mickey and Kristen and all of the groups that they went to, which is kind of sad because I feel like all of those groups, like all the groups I just mentioned, all the groups that formed from IOI, the only one who is doing really well is Chungha. And I feel like she's the only one who has really made a big influence, and a lot of people support her. And I'm not saying people don't support the other groups because they do, but you know what I mean? Like, I feel like a lot of people lean toward Chungha. At the same time, I feel like to be a K-pop stan these days, it's almost required that you at least know the members of these temporary groups, especially ones from the Produce series, because those are like the really, really big, popular temporary groups. And I haven't really seen any other temporary groups from any other show really pop off like the Produce ones. Even the ones that weren't like 101, like JBJ was super popular. I think that it's really important to stan temporary groups. And I know that it hurts, and I know that it's not like the most fun time in the world when they disband and release a super sad song. I'm not excited for when 101 does it because, oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry. But you know, I feel like with 101's contracts ending, if you think about it, we know Jisung is going to the military this year, which is so sad. He's my second bias at 101. I'm really sad about it. But he's releasing a solo album, so definitely going to buy that. I think that there's a lot of new boy groups that are going to start debuting in 2019. At least maybe in the second half. I don't know about the first half because I think all of those 101 members need a chance to just nap for like 5 minutes, because we know that 101 have been doing lots of crazy stuff this year and they've been super busy. I think it's almost required these days because, like I just said, all of those members of all of these groups are going to... Bang Young-gook is going to do something. Oh my god, I just saw a tweet about it. Bang Young-gook, stan him as well. In order to be understanding of what's going on in K-pop and knowing a lot of these rookie groups that are coming out, especially because we have so many groups enlisting this year. Like, it's an insane amount of groups that are still pretty relevant and still release music all the time. A lot of their members are going to the military this year and next year. So if you're going to continue to be a K-pop fan, or maybe just wait 2 years for your idols to come back, that's fine. But a lot of boy groups are going to debut this year, and they're going to be really young, so they have a while till they have to go to the military, which is nice because Monsta X has to start enlisting next year. So I'm excited about that. Oh no, Shonu. So I think it's really important because they are the next generation of boy groups in K-pop. And yes, you could ignore all these people and then just check out the boy group debuts and naturally just like choose who you like, but you are starting from scratch. If you do that, you are starting from scratch and have to learn every single member, whereas for a lot of the girl groups that debuted from IOI, because I knew the IOI members, I only had to learn the other members' names, and I feel like once you know a couple members of a group, it's much easier to learn them than if you go in not knowing anyone at all, because at least you have that process of elimination, like, oh, well, I know what this person looks like, so that's definitely not them. People who say that it's a waste of time are honestly wasting their time, because they're gonna have to waste their time later if they decide they want to like Daniel's new boy group from his company, because we know that's going to be a thing, from JBJ. Now the JBJ members are off doing their other things, but I feel like it's easier for them to get fans. Where am I going with that sentence? I'm not sure. For you as a K-pop fan, if you want to like all of these groups and stan all of these groups, they're going to be around for 7-8 years, which is a normal contract of a K-pop group. Very easy to learn them if you already kind of know people. And I feel like these temporary groups are good in that sense because they've already had plenty of exposure. I also think it makes the rookie groups look a little more professional, which back in the day, we had that like ugly hair era when everyone debuted, and like look at what Super Junior looked like when they debuted. Like, I stand that. I stand that, not necessarily in this era, but I had to deal with that, and then Infinite's hairstyles when they debuted. Oh my goodness, like we don't even talk about that anymore. It is a forgotten era for Inspirants, at least hair-wise. So it's like everyone had to go through these like ugly hairstyle phases, and now you don't have to go through that, or like the awkward dance and awkward variety. But when you're from a temporary group, like all the 101 members are going to be very good at variety because they have lots of practice. They're going to be very good on stage because they have lots of practice. Produce, if nothing else, the only good thing about Produce is that it gives you so much training that really does prepare you for idol life and prepares you to be on stage and to be in front of people and do variety and all this stuff. I feel like those temporary shows are really good at that. And also, it's not even just about 101. If you watch a show like Produce, say you watch Produce 101 with 101 in it, you know 101 boys. Maybe you don't know every single one of them super well, but you know 101 boys that are going to maybe be idols or maybe be actors or maybe like later in life. So why did this truck just park behind me? What are you doing, sir? That is really it for this video. I'm not really sure what else I want to talk about. I think that standing temporary groups are super important. Also, it does feel nice that you can collect a group for a year and have a completed collection, and I don't feel the need to. I probably won't follow every single boy group that comes out of 101, the same way I probably won't follow every single girl group that comes out of IZ*ONE, but I do like that I know a lot of the boys who are going to be idols in the next generation, because I think about why I've been into K-pop I'm coming up on my 10-year anniversary this year, and one of the reasons why I have been into K-pop for so long is because I keep finding rookie groups that I like. So even when my older groups that I like disband or go to the military or whatever, I still have a lot of groups that I'm interested in and excited about. So I think that if you are a newer K-pop fan and you want to extend the longevity of you being a K-pop fan, knowing temporary groups is a very good way to do that, because it will give you a lot of people to love from the next generation when that happens. So yeah. Thanks so much for watching. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section down below, and if you stan temporary groups or if you just kind of casually follow them, teach me how to casually follow a group. I don't know how to do it. But anyways, like I said at the beginning of this video, if you want to be the person who recommends the next rant video I do, go ahead and leave a comment recommending a topic that I can talk about in the next rant video. And if you're scrolling through the comments and you see suggestions that you would like me to talk about as well, maybe you leave a suggestion but you see another suggestion that would be cool, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. You can thumbs up your own one. I won't judge you. I will feature you in the next video. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy being a part of my rant videos. I think that would be super fun. If you guys hate it, then let me know and I won't do that anymore. I will stop saying it. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys very, very soon. Bye!